Hey there, it's Joel and Luke here with For King and Country.
Yes, so our new song is called God Only Knows, and it actually features Sydney from Echo Smith, and it was remixed by Mr. Timbaland himself. We are exclusively on with Mario as part of the Ask Anything chat. So let's
Chat.
go. Heidi from Denver, Colorado.
Do you know Timbaland's full name?
Negative.
I do.
You do?
Timothy Mosley, I believe, is his name.
Wow. How did they come up with Timbaland?
I don't know. His Wikipedia page told me it was Timothy Mosley.
Hey, congratulations, Luke. Well done, little brother. Next question. Chelsea from State College, Pennsylvania wants to know, how did you come up with the name Burn the Ships for the tour? We're doing a full tour called Burn the Ships.
Yes, well, we had a song called Burn the Ships. Burn the Ships, the song led to the album being called Burn the Ships, and then obviously now it's led to the tour. But the story is my wife went through a season of being addicted to some pills, and there was one particular night where she had these pills and she said, I need to flush these pills, they represent so much shame, so much guilt in my life. And I was reminded of a story about an explorer when he went to a foreign land, and when he arrived on the beaches of the foreign land, he said, we're going to go, told all of his men, we're going to go see the horizon, we're going to go see what's over the mountains, we're going to see what this land has for us. And he realized that none of his men wanted to follow him. They just wanted to return to the past. They just wanted to return to what was comfortable, to what was familiar. And so he waited a few days, calls all of his men back onto the shoreline again, and at that point, when all of his men were accounted for, he gave his generals the command to burn the ships. And for my wife, when she took those pills and flushed them, I think that was really a moment that cemented the burning of the past so that she could move into her future.
What was really cool too is she asked Luke and us, said, hey, you should tell this story, so not only to become a song, but the album, and then this tour, which is a concept tour, so the whole stage is shaped like the bow of a ship with moving LED screens and elevators and the whole thing, so hope you can make it out. Next question, Tammy from Columbus, Ohio. G'day, Tammy.
What was the best part of working with Sydney?
Can you say her last name, Luke? She just got married, so it's actually not really her last name anymore.
Sierota?
Sure. So Sydney, you know what? We'd actually never met Sydney before we filmed a music video with her, a performance video, actually in California, SoCal, where they live, and it all came together very quickly. So when the day we met, it was kind of hustle and bustle because we were filming this thing. She sung the song with us that night. But I think our favorite part of working with her was her enthusiasm. Like she really believes in the song, believes in the heart behind the song, and just showed up like a total professional. Showed up, and so we got to know her family and her husband through it, and it's kind of cool. We're all good mates now.
Hey Jude, don't put your hands up in front because sometimes you might be able to see it. Okay.
Melissa from Burbank, California would like to know,
will you be on a TV show soon?
We were just on one. Actually, I got a text about this yesterday. We weren't physically on it, but I assume maybe, Melissa, you're asking about our songs being on it, and our song Fight on Fighter was on American Ninja Warriors as part of their television show like yesterday or the day before. So more to come.
More to come.
Leah from Albany, New York. Can you pronounce your full names
with proper hometown accent? Thanks. So like meaning Nashville. Hi, my name's Luke Smallbone. That's the best I got from Nashville.
Or maybe she means the proper hometown accent. Maybe she means Australia, which in turn would be, g'day. My name is Joel David Smallbone. Nice to meet you.
Angie from Denver, what is your life motto?
No, that's good, Luke. Take it.
I don't necessarily know if I have a life motto, but one that I love is, a life lived in fear is a life half lived. And I think it's a very easy thing to live in fear, and fear can lead to some difficult places.
Don't let me hang it. Don't let me hang it. No, there's a high five.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Britt from Charleston, South Carolina would like to know this.
When I finally get to meet you and take a picture, what pose can I expect from you? I mean, Blue Steel's my favorite from Zoolander.
Man, I sometimes do a little bit creative, but he's got his smile down.
I smile, guys. I'm happy.
Give it to him. Give it to him, Luke.
Are you making another movie?
Hang on, this is Paula from New Orleans.
Yeah, there you go.
New Orleans.
New Orleans. We are in development of a new film.
We're making. The question was, are we making another movie?
Yeah.
And we are.
That's the goal.
It's a musical set over 3 Christmases during the era of the Civil War, about 2 brothers who end up on opposite sides of the war, which will not be played by us. Well, maybe one of them by me. But it's called The Drummer Boy, and we actually had a meeting about it yesterday.
That's right.
With the producers. True story.
Sarah from NYC. How do you stay so positive and humble and not let negativity get to you?
Love your music.
Love your music.
Oh, that's good.
Well, I don't know if I have the answer to all of that, but I love to bring family around when we travel, and
his big brother helps him.
And my big brother, and so family inherently makes you feel fairly positive, and it does keep you very, very grounded because you're just dad. You know, you're just uncle.
I'm godfather, actually.
Yeah,
literally godfather.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I think that, and I do think there is a beauty about, speaking of music, singing songs of hope, whether it's about God or about family or about life. There's something about that kind of puts you on a mission of positivity, if you will, and so, man, we have our days. Don't get us wrong, but I'm glad you feel that way about us, Sarah. Rose from Buffalo, New York wants to know,
what cartoon do you think best fits your life?
Luke's is Dora the Explorer.
No, I don't feel anything for Dora.
I think it's probably.
I would much prefer to be Chase from Paw Patrol because he gets to drive cool things.
I know you don't want your kids to watch this show, but my wife has sort of put me onto SpongeBob.
Yeah, I'm not. Are you kidding me? No.
It's not about your kid. This is about what fits you.
What, you want to be the sponge?
I don't know. I don't know what character I want to be.
There you go. Well,
if we didn't ask character, it'd ask cartoon. Abby from Pittsburgh would like to know,
if they picked you for a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, what 2 celebs would you want your star put in between?
That is a great question, Abby. A great question. What?
I have no idea. I don't even know all the people that are on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
I would like to be with Hugh Jackman, but Jacked Man. I just refer to him as Hugh, because we're Australian.
Okay, that's
we're
cool.
tight.
That's cool.
I've never met him, actually. And John.
All right.
Krasinski.
I've
just been watching The Office.
I don't think he has
He might not, but he should.
Okay, fair enough.
I like, with Mariah and I've been going through The Office lately. We're like on season 3. It's really good. All right. Next is Chelsea from Cleveland, Tennessee. Just a hop, skip, and a jump away from our American hometown. If you could
know the absolute and total truth to one question, what question would you ask?
When was the Earth created?
What year?
Yeah, how long ago?
That's fair.
What about you?
I will go with that. That sounds
sure.
good to me. Yeah.
There's no wrong answers here.
Yep. Wendy from Farmington Hills, Michigan. Do you guys always know?
Did you always know that you could sing?
Did, not do. I don't remember not singing. I just always have sung my whole life. So,
I never got the real good parts in the church plays. I always they would.
You got the acting parts.
No, I got some of the acting parts. But what they would do with the singing is they would listen to me and then they would give me this tiny little third.
I think that's what everybody does.
The bridge.
Well, yeah.
So anyway,
Jen from Hartford, Connecticut. How do you make yourself feel at home during tour?
You know how? Jude, come over here.
Yes.
Bring kids. Bring a bit of home with you. So our wives come out a lot. Luke's
Yeah.
kids come out a lot. And we FaceTime home a lot as well. And sometimes I'll bring our Great Dane, like last week. Caroline from Memphis, Tennessee.
Can you change a flat tire? I've
Abso-freaking-lutely.
never had to, but
I can.
I would bet on myself
It's
that
documented.
I can figure that out.
I just busted one the other day, in fact, and
You changed it out?
oh man,
How long did it take you?
Like a champ.
Like 30 minutes?
Like 2 hours, no. Like 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so.
That's good.
Cisco from Clearwater in Florida wants to know,
If you could join any band from any time period, what band would you join?
U2.
And I said, I think the Beatles, not because of the show, but I would love to know.
Ringo Starr.
I would love to know how they wrote their songs, their process, and be around that. I think that would be very, very interesting.
I think they were high a lot of the time.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
I
did go to their Cirque du Soleil thing in Vegas recently, which was pretty amazing. Denise from Lexington would like to know, do your friends and family get to come on the road with you?
Yes.
Yes, they do. In fact, we've got 2 friends right here behind the
Oh.
camera. Yes. And our wives get to come, friends get to come, but inevitably the people that travel with you become friends. Denise. Allison from Norfolk, Virginia would like to know...
How early do you get to a venue before a show? Well, it
Sometimes
depends.
at like 7 a.m.
Yeah, it depends on 2 things. If you're on the bus, you're going to get there fairly early, and you're going to be there most of the day. You might go to coffee shops, you might go do other things, but you're going to be there most of the day. Otherwise, if you're flying in and you decide to go to the hotel first,
That's what I did today.
you might get there, 3-4 hours before your show. And that is a wrap. Our new song is called God Only Knows. It's featuring Sydney from Echo Smith, remixed by Timbaland.
Yes, and we'd like to say a huge thanks to Mr. Mario Lopez.
Yes.
We enjoyed our time with you last year when we got to see you in person, and iHeartRadio for your support of us and this song. Until we meet again, so long, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. We'll see you out on tour.